Hello everyone. Just a quick video today about the EA I made, so TrainHopper, and there's some people who asked me about how to run it and how to use it. So it's a very quick video today. First, you need to have an MT4 terminal opened, and you need to have a chart open on the asset of your choice. As you may know, the preset files are mainly made for US30, so there's already a chart opened. First, you need to download the MQ4 file, which is the source code, and then you need to open the data folder on of your terminal. So you just click on File, you'll have something like this just right here. You click on it, you'll find the strange path, and then MQL4 and expert folder, and you have all the previous items you already downloaded, and you just passed this file. Then you have your navigator, your browser here. So you click right click and then refresh. You'll have the file will appear, and you may have some different file names as there's some stuff here I'm currently making. So sometimes I change names and make different versions. So once you have it appearing here, you drag and drop to the chart, and you'll have the settings window which will open. You have to allow live trading, which is very important. Without this, EA won't make a trade. Then you have the settings. Here you just click on load, and you have to load the set file which is available on the website. And this one is for US30, I think. Yes, and that's it. That's all you have to do. Just one thing which is important is mainly the time filters. I mainly aim to trace the US stock open, which appeared to be at three and a half from my local time zone, but my broker is not on my local time zone, so I have to change the hours. These ones are pretty fine. I'm using IC markets and the global one, not the European one. So yeah, I use the global one, and this time appears to be fine. Mainly what I want is to target the New York opened, the New York Forex session opening, which is at 8, and the US stock open, which is at 9 and 9.5, if I remember correctly. So I just want to take half an hour after the open, and this is the hours which appears to fit with my broker. So yeah, that's all you have to do. Then you click OK, and you'll have this background and all the information here. All you have to do is to check that the smiley here is currently smiling, which is actually not, and it's because I don't have auto trading enabled. I just click on it, and you see the smile change. Now he's smiling, everything's fine. He should take everything on the next level, on the next levels. Just a side note, there's a quirk in the current released version, which does not compute RSI and Bollinger and accumulation distribution, and it's a side effect, but it's normal. It's not a bug; it's a feature. The point is that I make a lot of optimization runs, and they take a very, very, very long time. It's around 30, 40, sometimes 50 hours. So I just want to avoid to make calculation and to compute indicators if I don't have to. So yeah, the RSI will stay at 0 until the candle filter trigger. Basically, it just computes only when necessary. So yeah, I am instead of computing indicators on each tick, I just wait for the main one to remove all the noise from the market. A quick explanation of what the settings are, if you want to know. Yeah, you have the mode, which is pretty self-explanatory. The fixed lot size. Fixed lot size is a fixed lot size, and it override all the settings just right here. So if you have anything different than that zero here, the dynamic volume won't be used. Then it's just min and max lots, and the lot per amount. It just basically on global EAs, you always find lots per 1K, and I needed to have some flexibility, so I just made another settings to change that per lot K. So yeah, if I want to say I want to use one lot per 50, 500, that means at the time it just passed 500, it starts using two lots. That's just that. But if I take two lots and I am, I don't know, 400, it just seems a bit too high, so I just wanted to have some flexibility. Partial loads. I had a lot of feedback about some errors when opening orders, which seems to appear when using some other brokers like IG. And I know IC market only allow whole lot on US 30, so I just made that just it's either you will increase one lot by one lot or it's really just a percentage. Max spread, max slippage, then these two are not currently used. It's for another feature, but in any way, max slippage is not something you can use when you're using buy and sell stop, which is what I'm using. So no, maybe I'll remove these settings someday. I don't know. For confirmation settings, you have Bollinger period, RSI period, the buy and sell threshold, the ADX param, and here are some other settings which might be interesting. This one is for stop loss. So basically on the US 30s, oh lord, it's oh, I don't know. I missed. It's 80. It's 80 points. Oh, I don't know. It's 18. It's 18 points. Here you have a start trading at 500 points, and the distance. Distance is at which distance the stop loss will be trading. So it's here it's a 5 points and a half. Limit is where the buy stop or the sell stop might stay when the price move. Basically, in this kind of candles, if you want to take the pullback, EA will open buy stop above on this candle. It will open a buy stop above the price and follow if the price continue to push down. So the price will stay at 1.5 points of the current price. When the price goes up for the pullback, it won't move. It will stay at the same level, but the goal is to stay at 1.5 points. Same thing with trend following. Instead of opening a buy stop, you will open a sell stop, and it will stay at 1.5 point in case of pullback. Filter. Filter, it's a number of points you want to filter big candles actually. On US 30 I just found that this seems to be a good value, but any candles key which is smaller than that won't be triggering nothing. So you won't have a RSI if you hadn't met a candle smaller than that. Second deviation is for the second Bollinger Band, which is going twice as fast as the first. But the idea is to combine with the second deviation of the second Bollinger Band, and then you have some kind of indication that the price is really, really strong, which is what I want to need. I want to know before opening a trade. I don't know if you have the settings, but basically they're just for an expanding trading stop. The idea there is to have a break-even ASAP, and then you will stay at fixed distance, but you can grow this distance. The idea is to take the most of the move possible. So yeah, if you start with a distance of 5.5 points, you may end on 10 or something like this points, just as you want. The magic number is used to mark orders as the AA that does that. Auto stop features, which clearly just a safety feature to stop if you for the day if the AA made too much losses or too much win, which not something I really want to use, but as I was making the loss, I thought that maybe a win stop could be a good thing too, to safety to lock profits for the day. So yeah, here we are. Just in case, if you want to make some tests, you have a tester feature on MT4. All you have to do is to select this side, to select the right EA, and then to set properties. You'll find basically the same settings as before, and you may just load another file if you want, or just save them, but that's it. That's all you have to do. And then if you want to try some settings, you have an optimization tick box here, which may run some tests to find the best settings for the current asset based on what you said just right here. So if you tick that box, that will trigger an optimization run on this setting precisely. So you have the starting, the step, and the end value. That's it. If you want to know, if you want to see how it reacts, you just set a period, you just tick the visual mode, and then start. And it's a fail. Yeah, I think so. Maybe it's not the right one. What did I use? Maybe was that this one? Ta -ta -ta. I don't know. Okay, let's try. Better. So yeah, you see. I just move this. You see then the EA reacting and just watching on you on the test. That's it. That's all it does. And you can see then how the EA work. You just notice here the RSI just moved because we had taller, we had big candles which trigger the other indicators. Yes, I think that's all I have for you today. Have a nice evening and a nice end of weekend. See ya.